So once again, another week of rain. I wasn't able to go to the flea markets, but I went to some Goodwills and holy cow, we got some insane stuff. Let's go ahead and roll the footage. So this Goodwill is the only one near my house, like within 20 minutes, that's actually decent. So I have a lot of faith in it, but we'll see what we can find. Let's look at the DVDs. Gotta remember, DVDs here are kind of expensive, so you gotta be careful with what you get. Clockwork Orange. I don't see this DVD very often. Might get that, I don't know. Just Dance 2019. It's kind of uncommon. Just $3. Okay, I was right. This is pretty uncommon. It's like a $25 game. Maybe even more. Almost 30. Yeah, we'll get this for sure. Immortal Kombat with Roddy Piper. Dude, that's awesome. I'm guessing that this is an uncommon VHS. Probably no idea what it's worth though. So we'll get this as well. Oh, Elf on a Shelf. Anything Elf on a Shelf, I'll buy it, so we'll grab that one. I see these big Buzz Lightyears all the time. I don't really bother with them anymore because they're so common. They're not like the Woodies. People don't really want those as much. Got some decent stuff already. Another Goodwill. Alright, we'll start here with the movies, I guess. Let's grab that one. Oh wow. I've bought this before. It goes for a decent amount. I can't remember exactly. I'll show it on the screen though. Yeah, we'll grab this. No way. I love finding this show. $3. That's a great deal. This one's in really nice condition. Definitely getting that. Well, this is interesting. Rocky and Bullwinkle. Rocky and Bullwinkle, 1999. I'll risk. I'll see the price tag on it. It's one board game I always buy. What is this? War Elephant. Oh, these are miniatures. 132 scale. There's little Hannibal right there. It's $5. I've never heard of this brand. This one's called Armies in Plastic. Bunch of British cavalry. Those molds are not the best quality, so I imagine this isn't worth a ton, but we can at least, it's worth the risk. Alright, I think this is good. Let's actually head on out of here. I'm not going to look anything up because I'm in a hurry. Alright, it's 10 o'clock the next day. We're here at another Goodwill. So yeah, this electronics section, not the best. Hardly anything actually electronic here. But there's a decent amount of books here and movies, so we'll look through those pretty carefully. What is this? Twin Peaks and novel. Oh, this is on the TV show. We'll have to look it up. Lord of the Rings, I always get it if I see it. If you can trade it in, it's really easy to get money out of it. Alright, I think this is good. We got a decent amount of stuff here. So let's head out of here. Alright, we're here at the next Goodwill. First we'll check the electronics. Wow. Some Astros in terrible condition. Yeah, those things are goners. more Astros. A10s. These are messed up. Oh, cool. I haven't seen one of these in forever. I don't know what brand this is. It doesn't look like it's that Dura brand. I've never even heard of that. $5 is kind of a lot as well. Oh, an actual Walkman. Dude. It's a little bit corroded in there. And I see some rust. But it's not that bad. This one's actually worth the risk, I think. Even though I know for a fact. I know for a fact it won't work, but you know what? We'll risk it.
By Goodwill, a celebration of human benefiting Nashville. To celebrate the resilience.
Cool. There's some good stuff here. Wow. Billy the Exterminator. I gotta look this up, this drum tuning. Sometimes these things can be valuable. Alright, I think we're ready to go. So we'll grab all this. And I just need to check the toys over here. So they actually have a decent amount of board games. Got Candyland here for $4. Steel sealed. We'll grab that. One of these like Wii draw pads. Can't remember what they're worth, but I guess we can get it. It's pretty cheap. What the heck? So I went to a couple other Goodwills after leaving that one, and I didn't really find a ton of stuff, but I did get these 2 orange Bibles, which were brand new, worth about 20 bucks a piece, so I had to pick those up. The next store I went to, I found a really cool camera. It's like one of those little instant cameras. It was only $2 and it's worth about 30. Beyond that, I didn't really find much. I then headed over to the local Goodwill outlet. I come here about 2 to 3 times a week. I don't really record here because there's just so many people. I don't want to be a disturbance. But I got some pretty good stuff today, so I thought I'd show it. I picked up this guitar at a one bin. It's worth about $100 because it's corded and it goes to a PS2 and PS3. Even untested, they go for like 60 bucks. Got all these books just to trade in later. Got this cool little Harry Potter wand. It's worth about $20. And I even found some games. We got Ghost Recon and Guitar Hero 3, which has a little bit of value. But the key whenever you come to places like this is to just dig through it. If you see anything remotely interesting, pick it up, look it up. You never know, it might be valuable. And the prices are really good, so you're always going to be getting a really good deal. So a bin just came out over there, and I was about to leave, but I saw this snowboard in there. It's like a kid's snowboard. You can see there it has like 2 spots for your feet. It's worth about $90 to $100, so that is a killer find, and it's only going to cost me maybe $3. Okay, so I'm leaving Goodwill bins. All this was about 30 bucks. Pretty insane deal. It goes by weight. We got some really good stuff. A couple $100 items, but that just goes to show why that place is so good. So this is about 3 days worth of going to the Goodwill bins, plus those few Goodwill stores you guys saw me go to. I specifically get books and DVDs to trade in, and also some plushies and other toys that will trade in. That way I can sell all this and get stuff that's actually worth putting on eBay. The best thing's probably these Legos. I just have so many Legos right now, I gotta get rid of some of them. Hopefully we'll get a decent amount out of those, but let's head over. All right, we're here at McKay's and I've already parked. Got everything loaded up on this car here. Here's a better view of everything we're taking in. Literally just a bunch of books. And we got a little box of other here with some of those board games I got at Goodwill. And then that little box of Legos. It only took up like one thing bin. The other one's in there. I'm just gonna keep those for now. I'll bring them back later. But hopefully we get at least like $200. I have no idea how much, but let's go ahead and take it inside and see. Okay, I traded in all my stuff, so I just gotta wait till we get it back. In the meantime, we're gonna look around, see if there's anything cool here that we could flip for a profit. So this is the valuable collectibles section here. Got some pretty cool stuff. Got the little Simpsons E-Mart. Like that. Age of Sigmar Daemons of Slaanesh set right there for 107. I have a bunch of big box PC games. MechWarrior 4. Command and Conquer. Let's see if there's any cool controllers here. Sega Genesis. Looking for 6 buttons. I always come here to look at the controllers. Sometimes they're really cheap. That one doesn't have a price tag. Yeah, we got a PS1 controller here for $3. I usually sell these for probably about 14 bucks. So definitely gonna get this. But I hear some rattling inside, so I'm not gonna mess with it. 7 bucks for this one. That one has kind of a messed up joystick, so we're not gonna get that. So here's all the newly arrived movies. There's Blu-rays, DVDs, TV shows. I always look through here because sometimes there's some good ones. 28 weeks later. It's about an $11 movie. It's pretty scratched, so. No way. Oh my gosh. I have never seen this before. The Book of the Dead. Looks like a DVD, but I'm not actually sure. Yeah, it's a DVD. That's got to be worth more than 10 bucks. I have no idea how much, but we're gonna get it. Okay, so we got all our money back. We got $252 in trade credit. Really good, I'm happy with that. And I've narrowed down what I've got so far. We got for these big box PC games, hope you guys can see it. I did get all these Fear Street books, but I'm probably gonna put those back. And then we got this Exorcist collection, $18, but this actually has quite a bit of value, so we're gonna get that to resell. We got this random DVD, which I've never seen before. And easily the best thing we got is this Evil Dead limited edition set. See, there's like the Book of the Dead. Pretty cool. Definitely gonna grab that. But we'll take a closer look at all this when we get home. Now we're gonna go look at the toys. A lot of these plushies I actually brought in myself. Well, that was pretty cool. Oh, Slippy. This is Slippy from Star Fox, one of those really cool little figures. I bought some of these before. Definitely gonna grab this guy. There's all the TMNT stuff. They actually have a pretty decent section here, but these are not older. They're all kind of the newer ones. I mean, some of them do have weapons. The prices are actually pretty decent for these, but I'm not gonna get any. And here's the Power Ranger section. I sometimes will look in here, but haven't really found anything recently. Here's a pretty old little toy here. I know these things aren't like super valuable, these little Judge Dredd figures, but still cool to see. So that's a KB Toys. So I just confirmed that this is worth about $20-ish. It's in pretty decent condition. It's $12 you can see there. We can easily flip this and turn all that trade credit into cash, so we're gonna grab this. They have a ton of superhero toys at McKay's, but I don't really look at them because, I mean, they're all like newer stuff. I mean, some people can probably look at this stuff and they'll know immediately what's good, but I just don't have much experience with this stuff, so I usually skip it. Some incredible games in here. I don't know if I'll buy any of it, but it's always awesome stuff. Like Castlevania Symphony of the Night.
And you're like, wait a minute, I was not.
So the one other thing I'm gonna get is this Warhammer Age of Sigmar 16 Citadel miniatures, Daemons of Slaanesh. They have it for $106, but it's worth about 140-ish. So I can easily buy that and sell it and actually make money on it. Turn that trade credit into cash, plus a little extra. So we're gonna go ahead and ask about that. Then I'll probably head out of here. So to start off, here's everything we got at the Goodwills. I only went to about 5 or 6 stores, but we got some pretty crazy stuff. When it comes to cassette players, look at the brand because that's the most important. Sony Walkmans are the most popular. They're pretty common. I see them all the time, and they literally never work, including this one, which is broken. But the good thing is, even broken, they go for like 15 bucks, so I can easily sell this and get my money back. No problem. It was worth the risk. Another thing I always buy are these instant cameras. This one is an Instax Mini 8. It wasn't a brand I'm familiar with, but I noticed the port there on the top. That's where the little film comes out. It prints the picture instantly. These are super popular. They sell really quickly. In fact, I've already sold this one for $30 and we paid just $3 for it. Pretty crazy. But keep your eyes peeled for these, Polaroids, anything like that. They will do really well and they almost always work. Some of the fastest sellers on eBay are complete series of TV shows. These are two that I found at Goodwill. Always look these up when you see them because you never know, they might have value, and especially the Blu-ray ones because those almost always have value. Anytime you see box sets of DVDs, always look them up. I had no idea this one was so valuable, More Tales of the City, but it's worth about $30. And we have like a sequel series here called Further Tales of the City. This one's worth probably around the $15 mark. Always going to buy stuff like this when I see it for cheap. Another thing you can do at Goodwill is go to the children's section. There's usually a lot of books there, and if you find a bunch in the same series, you can usually lot them together on eBay and they'll sell really quick. These are just $1 a piece. Can sell this lot for probably 20 bucks. I always look for Bibles when I go to Goodwill, especially like good condition ones. These are actually brand new. You can see from the little middle wrapping there. But these will sell easily. They're worth about 20 bucks a piece. Always going to grab those. Probably the best thing I got this week was The Secret History of Twin Peaks, a novel. Of course, this is related to the TV show, and David Lynch just died, so anything Twin Peaks right now is really hot. This one's worth about $130, $120, somewhere in there. We paid $1.50. Incredible. I wasn't able to find exact comps for these two because, I mean, finding miniatures like this in the US is pretty hard. They're really popular in the UK though. I can probably list them for about 20 bucks a piece. I think eventually I'll sell them. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be quick. But I mean, just list them, put them in a box, forget about them. One day you'll sell them. So Just Dance 2019 was one of the final games that was released on the Xbox 360. I kind of recognized it from that and I knew it might have some value. Turns out it's worth about $35. That was an incredible score. We paid just $3. And here's Immortal Kombat on VHS. It's not valuable. None of them have sold on eBay, so it's kind of hard to figure out what it's worth, but something like this is perfect for like a schlocky action film lot for VHSs, which are pretty collectible, so I think I should have no problem selling it. I'm just going to wait till I find a few more and put them all together. So with PC games, you want to be really careful. I only buy them if they're in big boxes like this, because otherwise they're pretty much impossible to get rid of. But most resellers completely ignore stuff like this, so it's a great thing to go for. As you can see, we made a killing on these. I mean, we paid $4.50 for each of them. Unbelievable. So yeah, this is something that I'm always going to buy when I see them for cheap. And here's my favorite find this week, the limited edition Evil Dead Book of the Dead. This thing is absolutely amazing. Awesome craftsmanship. It's made of like a soft rubber. It's kind of hard to describe, but apparently somebody was telling me these things like dissolve inside here. They like kind of degrade, whatever. So to find one in really nice condition like this is pretty awesome. It's worth about $50. We paid just $10 for it. Incredible. We also got this Exorcist Collection DVD box set. I mean, this is just a bunch of snap covers, but people will pay a premium if they all come together and they're in good condition. This one's worth about $40. And then the last thing we got finally is this Start Collecting box for the Daemons of Slaanesh, Warhammer Age of Sigmar. This box set is actually out of print, so I knew it would have quite a bit of value. You can see there all the different miniatures it comes with, but pretty cool find. I love buying Warhammer stuff. It sells super quick online. I also collect it. You can see some of my stuff down there, but I'm not going to be keeping this because I don't really like Age of Sigmar all that much, but still pretty awesome find. Should be able to sell that one pretty fast. I spent about $100 on all that stuff I took to McKay's, so to get $250 in trade credits, pretty amazing, and we still got $50 left over, so I'll probably go back this week. Let me know, guys, if you like seeing footage like that inside of these collectible stores. There's so much good stuff in there. But anyways, thanks guys so much for watching. I'll catch you next time. Have a good one.